Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Chichi from the Dr. Chichi Show. And I have somebody who you're going to connect with today who you will be so glad that you're listening to. And why I'm saying this is the first time I met him, he instantly connected with all those that were in the same room with us. So I have the pleasure of asking you to please introduce to the audience yourself and also tell them what you do.
Yes, my name is Mayo Bess. Thank you, Dr. Chichi.
Absolutely.
I am a business transformation coach and also a growth consultant for Paradigm Coaching LLC.
Okay. You are the sponsor for today's event. Thank you so much for coming and coming with your team as well. So my question to you will be, why did you start Paradigm Coaching?
Okay, great question. Why did I start Paradigm Coaching? One, I saw a lot of folks failing, honestly, and I know what it's like to fail in business because I've done it several times. And one thing that we all know in business is that we don't know what we don't know. So when you don't know what you don't know, you tend to pay a price for learning. Now, whether or not you pay a price as an investment in getting the training that you need, or you pay it because you're failing your way through to success, which tends to be a lot more expensive, sometimes both monetarily, sometimes emotionally, probably more so, and psychologically. We say at Paradigm Coaching, why don't you come to us, because we do know what you may not know, and we can mitigate those risks of failure. We can help you reduce that.
Okay, so the audience that is watching, or the people who are watching this after now, my question to you is, what is the need for entrepreneurship? Why do we even bother with entrepreneurship? Please tell that to us so that we can understand better.
I love that question. So why bother with entrepreneurship? You know what's funny about jobs that we don't realize? It's only about a couple 100-year-old of a concept. For the most part, it's been entrepreneurship first. So this whole concept of a job is relatively new in the span of our existence. So entrepreneurship is what it used to be. Now we're getting back to it, of course. And things are changing. It's important now because we're actually, whether or not we like it or not, we're returning back to having to do that as probably a little bit more out of necessity. And I honestly personally think that it is critical to your survival moving forward because of what's happening in the job space and how things are changing. And in fact, I just want to say really quickly, if you're not familiar with the fourth industrial revolution, pretty much a lot of things that's coming out of the World Economic Forum is that we're going to be losing about 5 million jobs by 2020. You're seeing it with the businesses that are closing in enormous droves. You're seeing it all over, and people are starting to experience it a lot more, and that is not going to change. So pretty much we're going to be losing more and more jobs at a rate of, I think, between around about 4 or 5%. Don't quote me on that, but somewhere around that per year. So this is going to get more difficult. And now is the time for people to start positioning themselves, leveraging their skills, harnessing their ability to be able to focus, and start to, position yourself to be successful and to also survive and thrive in the years to come.
Okay, now you're saying some deep things. And truly, entrepreneurship is not for any particular age range. People can actually equip their kids, their grandkids with the same mindset that you can actually own your own business, be your own boss. Absolutely. And you need some skills, you need some habits. And because we talked, we found out that both of us have a passion for teaching. being able to give people their skills or even help them self-improve. Number one, some people don't know what they don't know. You said that right.
Right.
But others don't know where to find solution to
Right.
what they don't know. So we are going to be partnering the Paradigm Coaching as well as the Peacock House, and we're looking at ways of saying, look, the Dream Big Academy can give people a chance to build on what they already can do, but also what they could be doing different. Because you're talking about people losing jobs in large numbers. It's happening all around us.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Because that is something that people need to start getting their calendars out now and start, making sure that they put us on their calendar for the sake of self-improvement, not just for them, but they can expose their entire family or friends with this information that you're about to share now. So please go for it.
Absolutely. Well, this is something that we're really excited about, which is partnering up with the Peacock House and Dr. Chichi here, to where we're trying to bring some of the things that we're doing that's transformative for folks that want to start a business. Okay, let's say you don't have an idea. This is the place to come. Start a business, grow a business, okay, and to thrive in that business. That does require some education on some level, and that's what we're here to do. There are several different skills and habits that you can develop that you're going to actually need. And, I just like to liken it to the fact that, and I just want to, I guess, say, quantify the value of what we're about to do. And I'll put it like this. Most of us that are of sound and sane mind will probably not step into the ring with a boxer, okay, that's been boxing all their lives and then expect to win that fight. And if you've never fought before a day in your life, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get knocked out. Okay, I applaud you for having heart, but at the end of the day, you're going to probably get knocked out. Well, that's the equivalence of starting a business without preparation and proper education. You're probably going to get knocked out. That's not me telling you that. The statistics say that if it's your first business, you're about to have about an 86% chance of failure on your first business. And then we know more commonly about the other statistics. In the first 3 to 5 years, 54% fail. We're here to help you mitigate that risk. So if you're watching this, if you guys are in the audience and you want to get a good start, even if you've already started, you have to be a lifelong student to be an entrepreneur, in my opinion. Come and check us out. April the 6th is going to be our first event, first workshop. And I do want to say, we bring a ton of value to every workshop that we do. The workshops alone. The workshops will only be sort of like the introduction to what we do. And then there will be things that's going to happen after those workshops where you can continue that education. But if you have the opportunity to come to the events, come to the workshops, hands down.
Okay, it's 12 to 4,
Yes.
Saturday, April the 6th. And what is unique about this is that it's a face-to-face interaction. So there's going to be levels of networking there as well. Now, I have been a Mary Kay consultant for 18 years. And I can tell you one thing, that a lot of companies, even multi-level companies and other, brick and mortar companies, hold conferences and workshops face to face. Yes, I have the Zoom and the online versions are there as well, but there's something that makes them organize these conferences because you self-improve.
Right.
You see the big picture.
Right.
You can ask questions with a life instructor. It's just amazing. So we're going to create a registration process for this class. Please, you can even sign up the kids in your family. This can be a way for you to say, you know what, I am investing in your future because I'm equipping you with the right tools. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this partnership going forward. But I'm all about teaching. That's what got me thinking about the Dream Big Academy in the first place. This is just to add another level to it. So I am very, very excited. And I know that at this point, people are wondering how they can reach you. What are the best ways that they can contact you? They may have more questions. That way they can call you or reach out to you maybe by email.
Absolutely. First thing you can do, if you like, you can check us out on our website, which is ParadigmCoachingLLC.com. We do have a capture page there where we can capture information. You can find out a little bit more about what we do there. Also, you can send me a direct email at coachmemb@gmail.com. That's coachmemb@gmail.com. And if you want to go ahead and reserve your tickets, you can go to Shift My Biz Now. That's shiftmybiznaw.info. That's where you can purchase your tickets for the event on April the 6th and for the other events as well that we're going to be putting on here at the Peacock House.
Okay. Now, I am very, very, very excited for this educational piece, but I'm also excited because you have done so much great work even before our paths crossed. So if anyone is out there trying to do a collaboration or they have an idea, they just don't know how to put it together, I really want you to reach out to either Coach Mayor at Paradigm Coaching or myself, Dr. Chichi Waje. That's actually on my Facebook page. I have my private, but I also have the Facebook page for the Peacock House. So that way you can also reach out and we can just connect to see how this can best benefit you. See, the question is not where you are. The question is where you're going to be. If you see the trend, there's a lot of things that are shifting from the traditional ways that people have been doing business to the online line of things. So there are many skills that you have felt, I didn't need this back then. You need to be relevant for you to do business in this generation. You know, even ways of communicating. If you're trying to catch some generations, you have to be a little bit involved in the way that they communicate in their world. And these are some ways that some people have been missing out on, just self-improving to, you know, further themselves. So that's why I'm very excited about the work you're doing and what you're planning to do going forward.
I just want to speak to that a little bit. Actually, the first event that we're going to do, there are a lot of things going on with e-commerce. There's a lot of things happening in business now. One of the things that we mandate at Paradigm Coaching is something that's very, very near and dear to my heart because I've made this mistake before myself, which is I started a business, but I started a business that went against the trend. In other words, I started a business today that wasn't going to be around tomorrow. Huge mistake. And I noticed that a lot of us make that mistake. At Paradigm, we're making sure that you don't make that mistake. And if you are in business, either now, you're just coming into business, we're going to help you with digitizing your storefront, giving you the solutions that's going to help you usher your business into a model that's going to support your business for tomorrow. That means that there may be some adjustments that you may need to make to what you're doing now. This is why understanding the fourth industrial revolution is so important, because if you have no idea as to what's coming down the pike and how things are either going to change or have already changed, then how do you properly prepare your business so that it doesn't fold just as quick as you started it? Right. So this is what the first April 6th day is going to be about. I definitely want to really emphasize this. We are going to touch on 6 different things you can do that can double to triple your bottom line in your business. Okay. We're going to also give you a report, a special report on that day that has all that information in it. You're going to walk away with that. And the entire workshop that we do will be centered around you preparing that business for tomorrow and what these best practices are to move forward.
Absolutely amazing. I'm just going to top this up by one last thing I'm going to say. I met a lady who spoke about, she's a coach, and people would meet her and she will analyze their situation, but they kept needing solutions. Like she kept sending them out, right? So one day she said, why don't I just open like a digital marketing business for my granddaughter? That little girl was 3 years old, and she was able to average about $3,000 a month just bringing solutions to the same people who have already paid her to coach them. You see? So when we had a junior vendor show here, it was powerful because the ages range from 3 years old to 12. The 3-year-olds came with cupcakes. Some already have their EIN numbers. Some have, Instagram pages and Facebook pages. These are just decisions that parents have to make individually. But the thing is, the skill of knowing how to come out to be a vendor, of knowing how to interact with people, smile anyway, all of that. We had a speaker come here and spoke so much life into them. You know, at that age, you can equip them. If you've been even going around and you never knew how to go about things, maybe you've always never known, like outside of a 9-to-5 job, what else can I do? We can help you with your dreams and your passion. What do you have passion for? You can turn your passion into wealth. There are many things you can do different. And people are making residual revenue. They are at their jobs, but they have multiple streams of income. You know, so we are out here to make sure that nobody's left behind.
Absolutely.
Let's put it that way, you know, in terms of entrepreneurship. So we welcome everyone to either connect with Coach Mayo or myself. My telephone number is 240-413-9481. Again, it's 240-413-9481. One more time, can you give your contact information?
Yes, that's ParadigmCoachingLLC.com. You can reach us there. And also, I didn't actually give my number. I can give that to you now, which is 301-281-5789. 301-281-5789 if you want to reach out to me directly. And last, my email address is coachmemb@gmail.com. We're also actually on Facebook as well for a show that we put on called Profitize My Booth. You can find us on Facebook there if you'd like to check out our show, and that's Profitize My Booth. Okay?
Beautiful, beautiful. Again, we really have been honored to have you here as a guest today on the show. Thank you, and we're looking forward to future partnerships and collaborations. Thank you.
Dr. Chichi Show.